Hey Sagittarius, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. This is your mid-May 2017 5-minute blip. I keep calling it that, but I go over the 5 minutes all the time. This is something that I do for friends and family. Maybe something unexpected happened. Maybe they thought they were heading one direction and now they're heading another direction, or maybe something's come into play that they need to make a decision on. Whatever the case, this is general, so check your sun, moon, and rising. This is going to be for singles and anybody who's separated or looking to reconcile with their ex or just see what they're up to. If you're in a relationship, this is probably not the reading for you. I try to stick around 5 minutes, but like I said, I go over. Any likes, subscribes, comments are appreciated. If you want a private reading, donation information, etc., is in the description. So let's get started. So Sagittarius, middle of May 2017. This is your current position, or externally, internally, how you're feeling. And you have strength. So strength is awesome regardless of which position you're in. This is for singles about self-belief. So maybe some of you are entering the online dating scene or just dating period, and you haven't been doing that for years. Maybe you've gotten out of a relationship, you're finally at a point where you feel comfortable to date, but you're realizing that you need to, conjure up some major confidence in tackling this, because I feel like a lot of you maybe came out of a serious relationship that was for years. So you're not quite sure how it's done anymore, and you've heard horror stories about swiping left, swiping right, etc. This is definitely about having confidence in yourself and knowing what you want. So this also tells me that singles who maybe have been looking for a while or have been dabbling a little bit in dating for a while know exactly what you want now. So not in a conceited way, but this is definitely, I know what I want. I'm going to have the patience to find it. And, I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And so that's a good mindset to have, because this isn't about, trying to find the perfect person or that has all of your expectations met. This is you in a mindset of, I know I'm not perfect. They're not going to be perfect, but these are things that I really want to find. And this tells me that because you have that confidence and because you're feeling that strength, the potential is out there. For people who are looking to reconcile or have been separated from your ex, this is also about patience. So it's not that it won't happen. This tells me that something between you and your ex came to fruition. I don't know, maybe they have some sort of, depression or anxiety, or maybe they have some things they need to work out on their own. This card definitely tells me that your partner, even though this is about you, this is telling me that you've had to have patience, because maybe your partner has some things they're dealing with and you're just having to let them be. I don't know, it's interesting. This is about control too, and you controlling what you can but not controlling them. This tells me that some of you, there's something going on here that's different than just like you're not getting along. There's something more at play here, and we'll see what it is in a minute, because their card is coming up next. But this shows me that you're having to be patient because they're having to fix something in their life, or they're having to come out of something in their life. So we'll see. Let's just see. Okay, well, this is for singles or for couple, or for people looking to possibly reconcile with an ex. The Devil card is their position. So this tells me that for singles, you've got to watch out. You've got to watch the red flags, because the Devil is generally somebody who has vices, or somebody who is jealous, or somebody who's controlling, or somebody who has addictions. So for me, this says for singles, you are watching and paying attention, and you're having patience, because maybe you're meeting people who party too much, or people who, smoke and that's not your thing, or maybe you're, meeting the guy or girl who you go on 2 dates and all of a sudden they're stalking your Facebook profile or calling your phone all the time. So this definitely tells me that you've got to be careful, because normally this card would tell me, hey, you've met your match, or you've met this suitor, or you've met somebody that has potential. This card tells me right now you're meeting a slew of people, and they may or may not hit what you're looking for. And judging by the devil, they're not. And this also tells me that some of you have had some red flags. So you need to pay attention to those red flags, even if it seems minuscule, or even if you feel, like you're making a big deal out of nothing. I get the sense that you understand what it's like to deal with this type of situation. And so you're not about to head into an emotional entanglement with somebody that you already know maybe something's going on. And again, it could be that you're going on dates and you're realizing, hey, this person drinks too much, or they eat too much, or they have jealous tendencies, or whatever the case may be. Just watch it. For couples, this tells me, almost ironically, what I was just talking about with the strength, that some of your ex-partners are dealing with an addiction. So maybe some of you have been like, look, clean yourself up. I can't figure this out. It could be drinking, it could be gambling, it could be, spending too much money. But this makes me realize why. I was wondering why you had to be so patient with this ex, because it wasn't like you have to be patient because they cheated on you. It was like you have to be patient because they're trying to figure things out. Now, it doesn't have to be as extreme as addiction. It could be they were overly jealous and they were very controlling, and you were like, no, I control my own life. Thank you very much. I have the strength card here, and I do what I want within reason. I mean, obviously, a relationship is a compromise, but this tells me that with the devil, they were maybe overly controlling, very jealous, needed your email password, needed to be on your Facebook all the time, needed to be on your Instagram, whatever the case may be. You had to take a step back. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you have to take a step back because of that kind of stuff, is reconciliation really what you're looking for? I mean, I'm just saying that's kind of, I don't know if those red flags are being seen, then maybe it's time to, say goodbye to keep yourself healthy. So the last card you have is going to be the outcome or potential, and you have the Five of Swords. So for singles, this is about fear of victory. So this is about finding what you're looking for, like a needle in a haystack. So I definitely get that you're going to find this person you want. I don't feel like it's going to be by the end of May. I feel like it's you weeding people out. And this could also be that maybe you've sobered up and you're looking for people who are sober as well. And so it's hard for you to actually find it. And your complication is this, maybe you have a lot of friends, maybe a lot of family, maybe have a big, tight-knit group, and a lot of them do drink or smoke or do drugs, and that you've got to kind of keep yourself out of that. And so you're showing the strength card of, hey, I got this. I don't need any of that, and I won't succumb to that, but I'm going to have to weed out all of these people in my life, or all the potential suitors that have those problems, because that will just fail me on my addiction. So definitely interesting, because now that I'm seeing the flip side, it's almost as though you're in a spot where you're trying to take care of yourself. And again, it doesn't have to be drinking or drugs. It could be eating. Maybe, you've decided that you want to get healthy, and so you're not about to set up with somebody who wants to sit on the couch all day and do nothing. Hey, their prerogative, right? But whoever you are coming in right now, this is telling me that you're like specifically focused on making things happen, and you're meeting nothing but people who kind of replicate what you're trying to get away from. So for couples looking, or for exes looking to possibly reconcile, honestly, the Five of Swords is about defeat and dishonor. So this is about, it not happening unless this person gets their act together. And again, Sagittarius, this tells me some of you have fought a noble battle and you've done great things. But in the end, the Five says it's defeated. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't change, but it tells me that a lot of you who are with somebody are up against a fight you're not even aware of. Maybe this consumption of this other person regardless of what it is just too much that they need months, years to overcome their devils and what they're battling with. It could also be dishonor in the fact that, you know, even if it's something like jealousy or whatnot, not as harsh as, you know, having a drug addiction, if it's something where maybe they're too controlling, it almost seems like this person would be willing to smash your reputation unless you were to get back with them or do something like that. And that's just, I mean, who wants that? Nobody deserves that. So anyways, unfortunately, Sagittarius, that's what the cards are saying, that you're in kind of a difficult battle. But the best part about it is this is you. And all this crap are other people. So this is you. Strength. One of the best cards you can get. So remember that. And get rid of all this. Take care of you. I'll see you in June. Have a great day.